It's got Brigid, hero of Kinsbale, or Liss Alana, which isn't that much of a pick. I mean, Brigid's insane. Although if I took Liss now, I could be taking a name subversion that I'd have elves. And White doesn't really have a tribe. Don't fall in love with your first pick. Gotta be flexible. Pretty sure Primal Command's insane. Treefolk. Black, white, green is Treefolk. Or I can just ditch one of the other first few picks. Black, green is elves or Treefolk, and then white, green is Kithkin or Treefolk. Can you do white, green elves? No, that doesn't work. Fairy Harbinger here is probably the best card, but I don't think I'll be taking that. I think I'm just gonna go with the winner here. That's an elf. This is a Treefolk, obviously. But let's go ahead and go with the winner. I think that's better. I got two black cards. The black cards are loggers. No white or green to speak of. Really late Pestermite. Can almost go as fairies too. Got neck snap in here. Hell, I'll take the Pestermite. I actually like wings more than most people do, because there's a bounce spell in Morning Time. There's not a wings spell. Disperse is what. Holy crap! Disperse is what I was referring to. I played fairies. I think last time I played Lauren, but I didn't get very far. So hopefully this is different. Rain Sharp or Tide Shaped Mystic. Well, that's in Merfolk. And Scattering Stroke. It kind of fits in with the fairies thing where you just cast everything at the end. Fairies is probably going to dominate Extended, aka Double Standard. But we'll see. I almost thought of going elementals with that Smoke Raider, but it didn't. So I think that means I gotta take a Weed Strangle here. Well, what else would I take? Skeletal Changeling, Vivid Creek. Yeah. Crib Swap. Guile is not a fairy, but it will be going in my pile. Guile, my pile. Isn't it in the deck that made Waffle Tappa famous, or put him on the radar? I don't have that many Merfolk, but I do have Stony Brook Angler ×2, and Changeling on Merfolk spell, so that would go off. So I think I'll just take it, not because it's a Lord, but just because it's a 3-drop with an extra bonus when I cast Changeling Instance. Oh look, there's a Merfolk. Shoot. If I had taken some Vivid Lens earlier, I'd probably took Tarfire here, but I didn't, so I will be taking the Skeletal Changeling, although Ponder is also an option to ponder. Familiar's Ruse goes perfectly with Fairy theme. I don't need a third Angler. I don't think I need Grotto, although that'd be what you use to splash stuff like Tarfire. Owner's plans, like going all in. I'm not ready to go all in. So I think I'll take the Inkfathom Divers. I think normally I'd probably take Hunter of Eye Blights over Inkfathom Divers. It is quasi-removal, but I do have Merfolk Regerie, however you say that. There's only one black or blue card here. Giant Harbinger is coming around really late. That's almost worth the hate draft, but the bottom fees can really seal up a game if you stack it up right in the correct opportunity. There's nothing really here for me. I guess I'll take the Quilson or Bogart. Look at my cards. It's not necessarily a fairy deck. I'm in the fairy colors. However, I've got 4 Merfolk and 2 fairies. Something to keep in mind. Ooh, Springleaf Shroom. Ooh, Crib Swap. I'm taking that. I almost took that the first time. I guess I should have taken the Shimmering Grotto before. Forgot what I took over it. It was a Familiar's Ruse. I just took a Familiar's Ruse over it. So, I don't have that Fixing Merfolk either. The one blue one. Good, I'll hate draft the Changeling there. How do you beat Reach of Branches? What exile stuff in this format? Evermaker's nuts. Maybe is it better than Lashkey Fairy? Quite possible. possibly. Sage is dousing. I really hope that comes around, but that would be quite fortunate because it's a pretty strong card. Cloak and Dagger worth playing just by itself. If I have to pay the full cost. I don't have that many wizards, so I think I do take it. That seems nuts. Oh, now I kind of wish I had more wizards. We put in a Poplar's pretty good. But Paul, yeah. The Nevermaker, that's what I'm talking about. Pack Sustain. Even with my not particularly linear tribal deck, I think I still take that removal. Even if it's just like a -1/-1, I'm still gonna get some use out of it. That could be better had I taken Merfolk Changeling instead of the Cloak and Dagger because of the Sage of Fables and the Pack Sustain. I didn't know I was gonna be opening or getting past. But you know, it's hard to predict. Not passing up that Changeling. I mean, there's at the Disperse. I said, you know, it'd be easy to pick up in Morningtide, but luckily another Whirlpool Whelm came around, so I don't even need that necessarily. Oh, do I need to hate draft that Sims Tactician now? I just get the Flood Chaser in case I play the Mirror. I don't like the non-tribalness. Ooh, Moonglove Changeling came around. I'm really happy. There's a Nevermaker in that pack that I took. I mean, I'd still take the Nevermaker, but now with my Pack Sustain and my Sage of Fables, that's really good. And plus, they're Merfolk too for my Regery. Ooh, the Mothas Changeling came around, and the Cloak and Dagger would not have, so gotta love it. And all those Changelings, they are rogues too. Although maybe Stream of Unconscious would be better. I don't think it matters too much. I probably wouldn't be playing either. Ooh, that's a rogue. I just have one Latchkey Fairy and one Morsel Theft for Prowl, so I don't know if I'll be taking that. Ooh, Stream of Consciousness, I got that too. I think I have enough to play the Cloak and Dagger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Got 16 creatures. I don't want to cut any of the 3 drops. That's a rogue. Maybe we'll cut the Glimmer Dust Nap. Do I cut the Familiar's Ruse? I mean, what do I have that's good with that comes into play? And Pessimize's good to bounce. Nevermaker's good to bounce. Maybe I will cut. Not because I don't have enough rogues, just because like I need room in my deck. So, what do I cut now? Foot Bottom Feast, Familiar's Ruse, Nameless Inversion, Pack Sustain, Whirlpool Whelm, Wings of Velasvel. Maybe I cut Whirlpool Whelm. No, that card's good. Maybe I'll cut Foot Bottom Feast. Cool. What do I have for removal? Weed Strangle, Pack Sustain, Nameless Inversion, Nevermaker, sort of. Guess I cut the Foot Bottom Feast then. You know what? Never mind. I have a Violet Pall, Weed Strangle, Pack Sustain, Nameless Inversion. I will go ahead and cut the Whirlpool Whelm since I do have 4 removal spells.